Well, I thought I'll give you this lovely name sign to look at while I announce the next swap for my Crafters Army swap. Now, it hasn't been on for a while. I do apologise because I've had challenges and things like that, and being close to Christmas, I thought it's probably best to put it off until the new year. That way more people would partake in it. As we all know, close to Christmas, you know, a lot of people are doing challenges or sending presents, so they're put off by doing swaps because of the postage reasons. So it's a bit late, but here we go. So I've got a bit of an issue where I can't type the letters C, X, and Q and N. So I'm really trying to M for Madison. So I'm really trying to avoid in my comments using words that require those letters. But if I really have to, like if they're in titles for my videos, what I do is I find those words in other people's words and I copy and paste them. Oh, so anyway, I don't know how I'm going to title Kaz Swap unless I can find Crafters somewhere and copy and paste and put Crafters Army Swap. So I was thinking of changing it to Seriously Scrapping, but there's a C in it, so I'm thinking of calling it maybe S.S. short for Seriously Scrapping, S.S. Swap, embellishment swap. And the good thing is, if I spell embellishments and there's no M in it, you'll get a red line underneath. So you right click on that and the dictionary puts the right word in for you. So in cases like that, but anyway, the title doesn't matter much. So let's just get down to what it is. So I'm going to be doing like an embellishment swap, and I figure there's 4 items, and so April Crafters Army Swap 2016 embellishment swap. Okay, so you can choose 4 of the following items. I was really stuck on what to do. I just so I came up with writing a whole list. I've got 8 things, and you can choose 4 of the 8 things here. That way you choose something that you like, and having a challenger or in a swap that's already selected is appealing, because it you know, something challenging to do, and you don't have to think too much about what to do. So, well, that's what Shane told me anyway, more or less. So basically you have to be in this swap, you have to make regular videos, and that's the only critique, if you can call it that, is you have to put up videos at least once a week. And so each one of the 4 items that you will pick from here, each one has to be packaged, presented in a little package. Like you might put, say if you make a little chunky charm, you'll put it on a little cardboard pattern paper and you'll put that in a plastic bag, or you can put your project in a cute little bag and embellish it with a doily and a clip or something cute. Not too over the top, but depends. If you want to alter a bag and put it in a cute little altered bag, if you don't have those see-through baggies and you don't want to do that with the cardboard and all that, it's up to you. So you will do that to, there's 2 projects on here that you probably won't be able to package like that, but we'll get to that. And all your styles must be in a vintage or shabby chic or both. you know, so no steampunk or no kind of bright bold colours or anything. Just, you know, the normal crafting that you see out there, you know. Don't worry too much about, oh, is this shabby chic, is this vintage, because it's what most people that craft on here that make things usually do that. If you're more of an arty person, then you might have a bit of trouble doing this. But, you know, there's lots of arty people that do fabulous. For instance, Wendy Mason made this fabulous, you know. Like, to me, that's considered shabby chic / vintage. Her style reminds me a lot of Sonia's style, which is shabby chic / vintage. And I think my style is that too, and a lot of people's style. So that's what I mean by shabby chic vintage. So don't stress out too much. I'm just basically saying not to put any bright, bold colours or anything like that. Okay. So it starts on the 1st of April to the 7th of April for the sign-up. So you have a week to let me know in the comments below that you'll be partaking. And then you have until the 21st of April to post them out. Please let me know if you want a local partner or an international partner in your comments. So I will announce the partners on the 7th, or if I see that after the 4th that most people that usually take part are in it and it doesn't look like any more are going to, I'll announce it earlier. Okay, so then once your partners are done, but if you've already decided that, hey, you want to be in it, you don't have to wait until your partner is decided. That way it gives you more time to get your project on. So your projects, you'll have from the 7th, you'll have 3 weeks to work on them, or from today, you will have 3 weeks to, so from today, you will have 3 weeks to work on them. If you choose to start your project on the 7th, you will have 2 weeks. So it's up to you when you want to start. So all videos need to be up by the 31st. I'm assuming, so from here to London, which is one side of the earth to the other, it takes about 10 days. So that's why I've given from the 21st to the 31st, 10 days. So everyone should have their projects posted to them by their partner by then, and I ask that you put your video up by the 31st. That way everything is done and over for me to announce the next swap, which is on the 1st of every month. So let's get to it. This is what you can choose from. 4 of the following items. An altered domino. QU means quantity. So where you say QU, that means how many you have to do. Right, so you have to do 1. Altered domino. This can be in a charm or a necklace. And I have an example. Now this was one that was made by Sue Jennings. Thank you, Sue, for my birthday challenge. And these are some of the amazing things that you can do with an altered domino. And she's collaged that and put a bail, I think it's called, and a lovely chain on that. Okay. A chunky charm is another. Don't think I really need to show you how a chunky charm looks like, but don't assume. There you go. Chunky charm. Doesn't have to be that chunky, but you know, you can add ribbons or all sorts of things. You know, little chunky charm. Paper tassels. Wherever I can, the ones that look tricky, like not sure how to make them, I'll put the links below. Paper tassels, so I'll be putting the link below for the paper tassels to Sonia's tutorial. She's done a tutorial recently, paper tassels. So you have to make 3 of those. And then I thought I'll put in fabric tassels. You can use the same concept, which is basically getting a 2.5 inch by a 6 inch strip of paper, cutting it up, rolling it up, gluing it, and yeah. So I don't see why you can't do the same concept with fabric. Yeah. So so the next one is, yeah, fabric tassels. Again, 3 of those. Now the 5th one you can choose is an 8x6 collage front cover for a journal, done on chipboard or sturdy base. Now obviously just one of those will do. Now I thought a journal, when I get a journal, they're probably roughly this size, I said to myself, and then I started off by measuring that, and that's how I came to 8x6. So I think most journals are this size, and I think this is basically what did we say? 8x6. It's like a diary planner type of thing. Anyway, and so what I mean by collage is like different images all cut out. Remember, the images are to be on the shabby chic vintage side, so you might want to, maybe you got all collectibles, you can use your collectibles. You can put a background, like say this is a chipboard, cut out a piece of chipboard and decorate the background with whatever, and then start with your Mod Podge or your glue, you know, doing a little collage and put in hints of little embellishments and things like that. That way it's ready for someone when they get it, if they have a journal, to put it on the front page as a journal. And maybe if it is going to be the front cover of a journal, you could actually maybe put some lettering that says journal, my journal. That way, you know, it speaks, shouts front cover, you know. It's up to you. That's for the more arty people that want to take part in that. So I've put different things in here for different creators, style of creators, yeah. So the next one is handmade flowers with tassels. And you know those lovely big flowers you're seeing at the bottom, they've got the nice little tassels that drape on the bottom. So 2 of those, and I'll put all this in the description. And again, if there are any spelling mistakes, I can't type the letters C, M, Q on my computer, and V. Okay, so the next one is a 8x6 wall hanging. So about that little wall hanging. So you don't need much lace at all. And you can have it that way, or you can have it that way. And you can include whatever you want on it. You can have a fabric image, you can have a little flower as a focal point, like whatever you like. The next one, number 8, and the last one is, I loved what I got from Sonia for Easter. I don't know what this is called. I think it's a tassel dress on hanger. That's what I've called it. And how many did I say with these? Oh, I didn't say how many, did I? Well, see, there is quite a bit of work involved in these. I would say these would take considerably longer to do than paper tassels, where I ask you to make 3 paper tassels or 3 fabric tassels. Handmade flowers, I asked you to make 2 of those. So maybe I might say 2 of these. Tassel dress on hanger. I might say 2. Wall hanging, do 1. Okay. If you choose to do 2 projects if you choose to do the collage front cover, which is one, and the wall hanging, if you like, where you only do one quantity because it's a big project, if you do both, then you don't have to do any other ones. Oh, but the altered dominoes are on the chunky charm. Okay. So, oh geez, I'm getting a bit confused now, aren't I? I don't know. Maybe 4 is a bit too much. Maybe I am asking for a bit too much. Maybe we'll say 3. Yeah? It's up to you. 3 or 4. Whatever you can do. Yeah? Because you got 2 or 3 weeks. So if you got 3 and I picked to do this, then I have to make 2 of those. And then if I pick the tassels, then I have to make 3 of those. Yeah. So we'll say 3, okay? Choose 3 of the following items. Okay. And so this is the lovely thing that Sonia made, and she's got a tutorial for this, so I will put the link up for a tassel tutorial and this tutorial. She basically cut this out, the dress, put it on calico, and got a gorgeous little made a coat hanger and put it on that. You don't have to make it tassel-y if you don't want to. I put tassel dress on hanger, but you know, if you just want to put cute draping laces, that's fine. They don't have to be in the tassel style. You can do whatever you like. Okay, so that's it. That's it. And I look so forward to announcing the partners. And yeah, thanks guys. Can't wait to see who joins in, and yeah, do a swap. Thank you. Bye.